Everyone in the army, sir.
Please, lay down your weapons, and you have 3 seconds to do so.
Sir, you can't tell me to put away my weapon, sir. Did you buy my gun, sir? Sir, buy this weapon, sir. And I,
Sir, I think
and I,
to get the control, kindly stand up and comply. Lay down your weapons.
sir, have you ever paid for my weapon, sir? You have never bought me a bullet, sir, so you can't tell me what to do. Sir, I'll just kind of ask you to excuse, sir. Sir, just excuse, sir, so I can go in the base, sir, because I don't have time for this, now, sir. Sir, if you don't move, sir, I'll be killing everyone. Sir, I'll be killing you as well, no, sir. Ah, easy, easy.
Um,
Alright, sir. The first thing I saw you did wrong, sir, but when I came up with the gun in my hand, sir, I threatening you, sir. Sir, all you have to do, sir, was just say, put away your weapon. If I refuse, sir, you send me directly to HP.
Okay.
I had my weapon in my
Okay,
hand,
sir.
but comfortable. But to me, you did not do too bad, sir. But you just need to just get a little bit more experience. I'll be asking Ma'am Olivia to do one more RP session with you.
am I the
Yes,
only one who noticed that?
notice so.
TFRP. He tased you twice. Did no one else notice that?
Somebody remember that too. That's like me.
Sir, you cannot tase more than once at a game. That's FRP. Also, taser abuse. Tase
Yes,
one
ma.
time.
Yes, ma. I tried to say something. My hand just touched the shooting point. Ye- Yes, I know, sir. I know, sir. But it's a mistake.
Sir, when you say you giving me 10 seconds, sir, I didn't even count 2 seconds sir. So I don't know what time universe you're in. I think that your time is a lot faster.
Okay. What I noticed
Okay,
is
sir.
The only thing I'll just say is whenever I see a civilian with a weapon, just tell them to drop their weapon. If they refuse to comply, just send them to HP. You need to be fast with it. You don't need to be telling them drop your weapon like over and over and over again, taking too long, taking too much time. Because anybody coming to your place with a weapon does not have good intention. So once you give them the warning to drop the weapon and they refuse to comply, just get it done. Just send them to HP immediately.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Um, it's just that he needs to be a little bit more faster. I know with time, being at the gates, you're gonna have experience and stuff, but yeah, you need to be a little more faster. Also, if someone comes to the gate and they have nothing concerning the army, please again give them their warning and countdown and send them back to the city because they have no reason being here. Okay?
Okay, ma.
And the distance as well. When it comes to tasing, give it a little distance so you can tase them, or it won't work.
Okay, ma.
What do you guys think? Do you think you should move on? You think you need one more RP? Do you think?
Give him one more from me.
Yeah, one more. You want to do it, General Juice? You can give it a try.
Excuse, I want to remove something, sir. Excuse. I'm done, sir. Thank you.
Hello, sir. How are you doing? Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Hello, sir. My name is Faustino for one state army. How can I help you, sir?
Okay. Yeah, just a quick question. I was kind of doing a research with the army and PD, and I'm trying to get which faction gets paid more because I want to join one, and I'd love to join a profitable faction. So I came to ask you. Although I've already asked from PD, they already told me how much they receive for each rank. So I came to meet you now to ask how much you guys are paid, especially for your rank. So how much are you paid for your rank, sir?
Okay. Thank you. Let me go. Got some.
Guy, you know the rest.
How far now?
I just come online.
Me too. I just come online now. I know they online before now. My phone off.
I dey sleep like mad. I see the guy where you give your account where you can't join me yesterday.
You come online.
It's okay.
The loser now. Olivia, you're being so. What's the word? Mr. Rich, can you please give me a word since you're at a higher language capability? Yeah, but actually, you know, I'm gonna leave him alone because I'm not gonna get my account banned.
Lynn, shut up. I won't do something like that. I'm just saying, don't put my name together with other people's name. That's weird.
Me know what's in front of all the time. The informer them being active.
Who's that?
Boy,
He's right
me,
there.
they
He's
saw
over
me,
there.
they saw me, I look for one and informer them right, you know, me I said, Jesus.
I'm confirm what's good. I heard there's new city deployment macros. Is it true? Okay. Please post them so I can read. These my macros. Can you send me them on Discord? Wait, let me screenshot them one after the other. All right. I already screenshot them. So I'm going to add them after the read. Yeah, thank you. Alright, I'm going to add them. I'm going to add the macros. Let's go set up for real.
They
Man,
tell
that
me
guy is something else. You know what that guy did? I told him he need to
Everyone, go and set up for it. Go and set
he
up for it.
he
Go and set
didn't
up
wanna
for it. Generals, soldiers, go for it.
I'm breathing juice on Lucy.
Ayo, na the two.
No, don't move that yet, you know. Don't move it yet until 55. It will reach 55. Me, it's still there, bro.
Yeah, dog.
Ah, see ya.
It's only look IRL thing, I know my father.
That's a cool, man.
After the raid, Kale Mama Saladi
Babalawo,
Alpha,
mining and the
English.
yà má lọ pa Mrs. Koko èyí lè lójú ìdí òrí náà mọ
tí ó bá mi sọ̀rọ̀
general tó kù
kó sì lọ jẹ ìwọ tó ti ní
ìwọ tó ti ní jẹ̀dí
ìwọ tó ti ní jẹ̀dí
English kọ
general jẹ̀dí
àwọn general wa gẹ tó kù ni wọ́n ti gbà ìgbàdí ọpẹ́
jẹ̀dí ojú òwe a ti ṣe general níṣẹ́ wàhálà kò tó bí ẹ̀dùn lẹ́yìn ẹgbẹ́ tó tó English kọ́ English ni it is AP ní gbogbo àwọn èèyàn.
Okay, before we start, you all know the drill. You are not allowed to use any emotes during briefing on except the tax emotes, and that's if you have something to say. Soft art, please put away all your weapons. I don't want any soft art holding any weapon. So please comply to those two things. Anyways, that was a wild one there. Silos, how was your raid? Silos, how was your raid? Okay, that's good. Mid, how was your raid? Mid. When I say mid, I'm talking about soft art. Okay, that's good. AP, how was your raid? Airports, how was your raid?
AP die. Based on what I see, I think when I was up mid, I think everyone in the AP died because there was a lot. There was quite a few gang members there.
Yo, guys, Miss Coco. Miss Coco. Miss Coco, can I speak to you for a minute? Miss Coco. Stop, guys, stop. I actually came here to speak to Miss Coco.
You know, you
Mark, Mark, you know you can't be in here.
Miss Coco, you see, can you please interview me tomorrow morning? Cause Saturday night, yeah, and sleeping that time London time, yeah, is like sleeping.
Okay.
Can you
know
please?
what? Come tomorrow morning and we'll talk, okay?
Okay, so ask for your name, Miss Coco.
Yes, come to Southgate and ask of me, okay?
Okay, cool. I'm gonna ask somebody else come tomorrow morning. I'm gonna ask them, where's Miss Coco at? So I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Yes, tomorrow morning, okay?
Oh, Miss Anna told you why I left.
Yes, she did.
I just want, and just like, I'm sorry, Miss Coco, what I said to Miss Anna.
It's okay. She understands.
Cause for me, yeah, I want to get paid even more. Cause the money is not getting enough for me. Cause also I wanted to be a hard hat.
Yeah, I know. So when you come back, you're going to be patient and then you're going to become a hard hat, okay?
And can you pay me also 1,000 when I come? I actually need that money. I need to buy that pickup truck. I actually need that money.
Okay, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to buy the pickup truck and I'll sell it to you for state, okay?
I just only need the money. You see, when I come back, can you please tell everybody to donate to me? Send me everybody money, and I could get to 1,000.
1 million, you mean? Yes, we'll help you get to 1 million, okay?
Boy, I'll give you 200K.
Cool.
Okay, and I'll buy your pickup pickup truck for you, okay?
Okay, cause Miss Coke, cause for me right now, for me, yeah, I'm just broke. I can't like find proper money, like a lot of money. You see, I feel like a shame, Miss Coco, when people has so much cars, like rich, like some people has a Hellcat, so many things.
Don't worry, I'll help you get the car, okay?
Okay.
And now can you find your way back to Southgate?
Okay, I'm gonna go back to Southgate.
All right, go back to Southgate.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
All right.
Press the respawn button.
If you come here again, I shoot I go shoot you because you don't.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. General Juice, you can get ahead.
Okay, ma. So, General Rudy, you were saying something about AP.
Yeah, I'm saying what I see, everyone that was in AP died. I don't think anyone's still alive. I have to be hiding behind that last little tower there for and shooting because there was a lot going on. Even soldiers shooting me. I almost died.
Okay.
Yeah, my own at AP. I'm pretty sure that it was soldiers that killed me because when I was running to AP, I saw soldiers ahead. So the guy behind the fence, I decided to advance. Same time, taking cover with the bear cat. Next thing, shots were coming from my back, and it was soldiers that was at my back, and I died.
Yeah. Then I too was at AP also when the whole thing started. So I think when the bear cat that was blocking AP, I think when it got moved, the soldiers that were shooting from me were like shooting directly at the soldiers in AP, coupled with the gangs also shooting at the soldiers. That was why a lot of soldiers died, like a whole lot of soldiers died at AP because I was there also. So we really need to work on the friendly fire. It's very, very important. We're just lucky we're able to hold all those what's it called, those gang members because they were really much. They even came with a G Wagon, I think. That I remember I saw a vehicle there. So please let's work on our friendly fires. If the gang members are not, if you are a soft heart and you are trying to assist AP, please do not jump into the airport and start shooting. Just stay behind those bear carts. Wait for those gang members to jump into mid. Then you open your fire. Don't just point your guns at AP and start firing it. Your shots can go in between those cars and be hitting the soldiers at AP. So please, you need to watch that place also. So please, let's just be careful of our friendly fires. It's very important because it's not nice if you have to die and wait 2 minutes. It's annoying. Not to talk about dying 3 times in a raid. So please, let's watch our friendly fire. Please, it's very important. So aside from that, does anybody have anything else to say? Okay, Spec God, you're talking about soft art standing in a position. Please, soft art, please. Try and spread around in mid. You don't need to stay in front of those 3 buildings doing raid. You can spread out, spread around HQ, spread around RT. Just spread out. Give yourself space so that you can have enough space to shoot, not just clustering together and shooting each other. So please give yourself space, spread around that Westgate Road, around HQ, around RT, so I can have enough space for each other. So please put that into notice. Christopher Matthews, step forward. Christopher Matthews, come outside. Why are you using why are you using a punching emote?
I don't know. I was just playing with him.
You literally saw the radio when I said using of emotes are not allowed. So why are you flaunting that rule?
Okay, I didn't understand that. That's why. Sorry.
You did not understand it.
How would you not understand it?
Are you really trying to play around? Are you trying to play around?
No.
Mr. Inspect God, take Mr. Christopher over there for Caesar Labs.
AP lab, sir? How many?
Yeah, I'll take it. 2 Caesar Labs after the briefing.
10 for sir.
So after the briefing, you followed Mr. Kevin for your labs. Okay, so if there's nothing else to say, are we splitting for drills since we have enough soldiers online now? Are we splitting for drills? Okay, ADATs. So how are we doing it? Who is in charge of ADATs? Who will be in charge of soft arts? Who will be in charge of ADATs? Okay. All ADATs, please go to HQ for your second briefing. All ADATs, HQ.
Right, where's Mr. Christopher? Let me show him how to run the Zigzag Labs.
Come with us. We will be waiting outside, Mr. Malo.
Mr. Jones, come back, Mr. Jones. Lucy Jones. You've already been told that your evaluation has been moved to Monday. I don't know why you're running around for it. Okay, does any general have anything for the soft arts? Does any general have anything for the soft arts?
We can do like drill.
What?
We do a macro drill for them, like teach them the different macros, because some of them are still on new.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you very much, General Olivia. So what you are doing now will be what?
They had hiring last night, so some of them are new. So I don't know the macros as yet.
Okay. So, like you said, some of you just got hired yesterday night, so you don't know much about macros, and some of you are already aware of macros. You already have your macros. So, I'm just going to give you meaning of all the macros you have. So, from then we are going to move on to another stage. So if you know you got hired yesterday, can you use the taxi mode? If you got hired yesterday, use the taxi mode. If you got your suit yesterday, use the taxi mode. Okay, just two, Marlon and Tina. Okay, no problem. You can drop your hands. You can drop your hands. You can drop your hands. If you know you already have, if you know you don't have your macros yet, use the taxi mode. If you don't have your macros, use the taxi mode. If you do not have macros, use taxi mode.
Alright, sir, I just don't have them yet, but I know them all.
Okay, drop your hands. You can drop your hands. Well, macros are kind of a way we use to communicate. It's like one of the game features we use to communicate and also take actions. And for the military, we use just two macros. We have the action macros and we have the ones we use to talk. So I'll be showing you all the macros now, and I'll be explaining what each of the macros mean to you guys, so that when we give out the macros to those that do not have, you have an idea of what you are putting into your macro list, and also those of you that already have, you know the meaning of your macros. Now, I'm sure some of you got your macros from different soldiers on the base. Some of you might have gotten it from me. Some of you might have gotten it from General Olivia, General Bulexi, Chap. Okay, Miss Tina, what's that? Miss Tina. Okay, to get in Discord, just look at what I put on radio. Okay. So look at what General Olivia put on radio. Just follow that guideline, and to assist you, you go to Lomita General on Discord. You would put your name, your rank, the day you got hired, then you tag General Admin, Fafo, and FG Coco. So once you tag them, they would put you into the army server. So for the macros, we use the macros to communicate with civilians and gang, depending on any situation you find yourself in. And the map is already revised. We've done a lot of research on it, and we're able to come up with the best macros that you are going to use. No matter the situation or scenario you find yourself, you have all the macros in it. So I'm going to start showing you the macros one after the other now, and you would see the meaning of it. Now, there is a macro we call /do macro. That one I'm putting /do macro. Whenever I use /do macro in front of anything, it's going to come out in pink. For example, you can see, oh, sorry for spelling it wrong. You can see that now I used, okay, no problem. If you want to clock out, you can clock out. If you want to clock out, you can clock out. There's no problem. Like you see the one on the screen now, /do. When I put Blanco Juanita's name, and it came out as pink. Now /do is used to take action. Whatever action you are trying to take on the game, always use /do. Let's say you want to shoot somebody. For example, this one, start shooting intruder. Okay, yeah. They are action macro because it's something you are doing. So it's an action. So before you take any action, you must use all those /do. So we have different, before you tase someone also, you use /do. So before you take any action, always make sure you use your /do. So I will be showing you the macros one after the other now, and I'll be explaining them to you. So the first macro is this one. This one that says okay, currently for /me, I've been told that it is used for personality when you are describing something that is related to you. So that's what we use /me for. No, it's not backward slash, it's /do, not backward slash. So they said for the /me, it's used for personality when you are describing something related to you. So we basically don't use that on the base. We don't use that. We only use the /do and the plain, what's it called? plain macro. So for the first one that I showed on screen that says lay down spike to slow down vehicle. If there is a car coming to VDMU, let's say a car is coming to VDMU or it has already hit you, then you stood up and you're trying to shoot it, please, this is the macro you use first. Lay down spike to slow down vehicle and prevent VDM. So once you pop up this macro, you can either shoot the vehicle to reduce the speed of the vehicle and tase the person out, or you can just tase the person out of the car since it's a VDM situation that is happening. So if you take that action, you can shoot the vehicle or you can tase the person out. It depends on whichever one you want to do. Now, this second one that says breaks window, pulls out subjects. Now, it is different from the one that says lays down spike stripes to slow down. This one is just break window. Now, if the car is just stationed, the car is not moving or going anywhere, it is just stationary, and there is somebody inside. Let's say, for example, you are at Southgate, there is a civilian in a vehicle in front of Southgate, and his presence is honking, making loud noise at Southgate, and you're telling the person to get out of the car or stop using the on, and he refuses. Now, this person is not trying to VDM you. The person is just disturbing you. So you can just press that second macro and you use your taser to tase the person out. So you break window, pull out subjects. You'll just imagine that scenario in real life where you try to pull out the subjects. So that's it. Then the next one is this one. Aims and deploy taser on subjects. Some of you have it as taser. Some of you have it as this one. So this one is what you use to tase somebody, not shoot. You use it to tase. So if you're trying to tase somebody, this is the macro you use. And remember, please, your macro before your action. Before you start shooting, use your macro. Before you start tasing, use your macro. So the next one is this one. Start shooting intruders. This one is for you to start shooting. Once start shooting at intruder or any civilian that's causing issue, let's use that macro and you start shooting. So those are the four, those are the four macros we use as /do. Those are our 4 action macros. So the remaining macros I'm going to show you now are the ones we call conversation macros. They are macros you use to have conversation with civilians or whoever you have it with. Please, Mr. Max, stop showing your macros. Mr.
No, I'm
Max,
pressing
stop.
the button. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, don't let us be having confusion. For the first one is this one. This one is I call it introduction macro. Whenever somebody comes to the gate, this is a very nice way to introduce yourself. Hello, Sama. My name is Major General Juice Ward of the OS Army. How can I help you? You know, it's a very pleasant way to introduce yourself. You are telling the person you're ready to help the person. So please, whenever somebody is coming to meet you at the only question you can answer them is any question related to the army. So if they are telling you, please, can you help me fix my car? Can you help me do this? Can you tell me the salary of the PD, or they're asking for your salary? Only information that can be shared with the public. That's the only thing you can tell them. For example, if they ask you when are we hiring recruits, you can give them that information. It is a public information. But if they are telling you what is your salary, you're not allowed to know it. That's a private information. So you're only allowed to answer questions that are for public knowledge. Someone they can ask you that, please, who is the current FG? That one is a public information. Everybody needs to know the leader of the army, because even on Discord, it is shown there. So you can tell them. So they're asking you, please, who is Mr. Abdullah's girlfriend? That one is not a public information. It's even a private information for only Mr. Abdullah. So please, any information you are giving out to civilians, it should be informations that are meant for the public. And now another one there is this is a restricted area. Now, if a civilian should come to the gate and just stands in front of you, he's not doing anything, he's not saying anything, he just stands there, just using emotes. Please give them that macro immediately. This is a restricted area. If you have anything to say, please do. If you don't, please leave this area. Please, it's very important. Civilians are not allowed to waste time at any gate because they might come there to harm you. So they're not allowed to stay there for long. It's a restricted area. Now, this is your final warning. Whenever you tell them this is a restricted area and they refuse to leave, please tell them this is your final warning. Always give them that warning. This is your final warning. And after that one, if you can see what it says, this is your final warning. You have 10 seconds to leave this area. Failure to do so will lead to the use of lethal force. Countdown starts now. Please, any countdown you have that has 10 seconds, you are meant to use rifle. So any kind like this one that says this is your final countdown, please. Once you are starting that countdown, always have your rifle in your hand because immediately you are done with your 10 seconds, just click your shooting macros and you send the person to heaven immediately. So that's that about that. And the next one is please step away from the concrete. Now, whenever a civilian is on the concrete, they are not allowed to be on the concrete. Civilians are not allowed to be on the concrete. If they come on the concrete, tell them, please step away from the concrete. You have 3 seconds to do so. Failure to comply will lead to you getting tased. So whenever civilians on the concrete, do not shoot them immediately. You must tase them first. After you tase them, I will show you the next mark, but after you tase them, please give them the reason why you tase them. So if they should come to your concrete, please do not answer any of their questions. If they stand on your concrete and they say, please, how can I join the army? Please, I came to see somebody. Do not answer them. Tell them to step off the concrete. When they step off the concrete, then you can tell them any answer to their question. Then another one is this one. Sama, I tase you to gain control of the situation. Whenever you tase somebody, that macro should always follow the tasing. Immediately you tase somebody, that macro should be the next thing you would show them. You would tell them why you tase them. For example, if they are on your concrete and you gave them 3 seconds to leave the concrete and they refuse, then after you tase them, you tell them, sir, I tase you to gain control of the situation. When you are back on your feet, please kindly comply. Now, after telling them that, you now tell them that I tased you because you are on the concrete. Once you get up on your feet, please leave the concrete. Now, I'm going to give you an advice. You are not allowed to tase somebody twice. You are not allowed to tase somebody twice. You are only allowed to tase once, just once. After tasing once, you switch to your rifle. Because if you are tasing multiple times, you'll be charged for abuse 1. And if you are charged for abuse 1, you are getting 12 hours ban, which is not good for a soldier. So because you guys are paid and you're paid to be professionals, so we don't expect you to be making mistakes. So whenever you tase somebody first time, switch to your rifle and give them their final warning. That's why this one says this is your final warning. This 10 seconds. That's why it says this is your final warning, because this lethal force is for rifle, not taser. So that's that. So after you explain to them, you switch to your rifle, and if they still refuse to get off the concrete, then you can send them to wherever. Maybe you send them to HP, you send them to Heaven, or you choose to do, you can send them. Now, another one is this macro. This macro says, please move your car away from here and park on the grass or beside the tower. Most times, civilians don't know where to park their vehicle. And whenever they come, they just bring their vehicle on top of the concrete, or they bring it too close to Southgate. No civilian is allowed to bring their vehicles very close to the base. they should park their vehicles on the grass or they park it beside the tower. If you are at Southgate, you will see that there is a dirt road in between the gate and the tower. No civilian is allowed to cross that their dirt road and come over to the Southgate and park their vehicle there. So whenever they bring their vehicle there, show them that one immediately and tell them to move their car away from there so that they would, because when they bring it close, they can just VDM you and you have no idea what hits you. So please always use that macro for them. Then another one is this one. Please wait on the grass or beside the tower while I help you call the soldier you request to meet. If a civilian comes to the gate and tell you, oh please, I want to meet um, General Olivia, can you help me get her? Just use that macro and tell them to wait on the grass or beside the tower. Then you can just use the radio and call for the general so that they can come and meet you or whoever they came to see, because there's some situation whereby they will tell you, oh, I came to see this person, and when they're in front of you, like, okay, let me search for the person, and while you are typing to search the name of the person, they just run into the base, which is just unprofessional. So if they are to stand on the beside the tower or on the grass, before they can make their way into the base, you already see them. They're already done typing and you can see their movement. So that is why we say they should always stay away from the gates and they should stand beside the tower or on the grass. Then another one is this one. This one is basically for hiring events. Somebody comes to you that, please, I want to join the army. What information do I need to know to join the army? Just show them this macro so that they can know the information. And please, whenever you are doing RP with anybody, use your mic and your macro together, because when before you join this army, the requirement says you must have a working mic. So don't want a situation whereby after getting the uniform, we are telling you to RP with mic. You are saying you don't have a working mic. Please, working mic is compulsory. So whenever somebody asks you, please, how do I join the army? You can just say, currently not hiring. Please come back Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, 8:30 Eastern time, and you read out the requirements for them. It is very, very important to use your mic, because one of the reasons why we say use your mic is some people might not know how to read. It's possible they might not know how to read, so you can use your mic to explain to them. And some people can say, oh, I don't understand your accent. If you are using the mic, they might say, oh, I can't understand your accent, or I don't understand what you are saying. That's why you use the text macro. So that's why we say the two of it must go hand in hand. Your macro and your mic must always be working. So, and for the final one, is this one. I have provided you with the informations you need. Please, you can return back to the city now. Thank you and have a wonderful day. So that's a very, very pleasant way of ending your RP with anybody. Do you guys understand now? So those ones are the gates macros you need. Whenever you're at a gate, those macros I just showed you now are all the macros you need at the gate. So the other ones we have are called city deployment macros. But currently now, I think they said there have been some changes to the city deployment macro. So I wouldn't be spawning something that might not be in use or edited. So I'll just, all those ones I showed you now, please try and practice. If you're at Westgate, you can just meet, what is it called? You can just meet a ADAT or general. Okay, please, can you give me the opportunity to RP a civilian if you happen to have any civilian? Just go to Sandbag, Airport, or Westgate. Civilian do come through that place sometimes. So if you're in that situation, you can just take permission that, please, RP this person so that you can practice how to RP. But please do not go to Southgate to RP. You are not allowed. Only sergeant majors can go there with the permission of a general. Okay, Mr. Daniel, what do you have to say? Okay, city deployment. It's an operation we do in the city. There are sometimes will be needed in the city to do some task. Yes, there are some situations whereby will be needed in the city. For example, let's say the PD, that's the police department, they will request for our help. Let's say they are trying to get control of an area, or some gang members are causing some issues and it's beyond their power. They would call on us to assist them. So whenever we leave the base to go and do some operations in the city, we call it city deployment. We did one, I think, 2 days ago. That's what you consider. Whenever you see a lot of soldiers going out of the base with bear carts into the city, just know that we have an operation to do. If it is to clear out an area, if it is to gain control of an area, or assist PD, it's called city deployment. And majorly, it is only generals and adults that go for city deployment, because they are well trained and they know how to use their macro. Because if you cannot use your macro, honestly, you are definitely going to get into trouble at city deployment. The easiest way to get into trouble is city deployment. That's why we only select well trained soldiers for city deployment, because there are a lot of civilians in the city that know how to RP and they know how to make use of macro. So if they see you doing the wrong thing, it's very easy for them to just turn on their body cam, send to admin, and before you know it, you might just get a mandatory 3 days vacation of the game, and that's what I call ban. Might get 3 days ban. So we only select the best, well-trained soldiers for city deployment. So once you become adults, you start getting training for city deployment. But for now, you are only to focus on your macros and your RP, which is very, very important. So everything I showed you guys earlier is what you call your gate macros. They are the ones you use to have conversations at the gate. The other ones are city deployment, and I said we currently have some new deployment macros that have been given to us, so I'll have to fix them in, and I'll show you guys whenever we have time. So the other macro we have is the radio macros. And General Lever, please let me put it on radio that they should ignore my macro so I can start. Okay, so for the first one, I have this. This one says Southgate safe and secured. This is whenever they ask you base status. If you see anything on radio that says base status, it means they're asking if the gates are secured. So if you're at Southgate, you use Southgate safe and secured. If you're at Sandbag, you use Sandbag safe and secured. If you're at Westgate, you use Westgate safe and secured. If you're at Airport, you use Airport safe and secured. But please make sure you are at those gates before you reply. Don't just be at South, you'll be at Airport and you'll be saying Sandbag safe and secured. You are not at Sandbag, you are at AP. So you use Airport safe and secured. Now, if you have this one, intruder, no, stop. Jones, stop. Now, if you have this one that says intruder from Southgate, if an intruder is running from Southgate into mid, just pop up this macro to inform all soldiers on base there's an intruder coming from Southgate. So anybody along that line, they'll be aware of the situation and they'll prepare to neutralize the intruder. For this one, if there's somebody coming from Sandbag running into mid, they will be informed. Also with this and this. Now you have the one for backup. This one says backup. Let's say some gang members are at Southgate and they are causing a lot of chaos. They are shooting at Southgate. You can just put this one up. Then all soldiers around will be informed of the situation. Then you can call. They can all run to Southgate to support you. also this one SB, it means sandbag. Then you have WG, which means West Gate, and you have AP. And sometimes you might have silos. It happens especially when it is raid. It might happen also, and you also have mid. There's also a kiosk in mid. Just put it up, backup needed in mid, and everybody would run down to mid to assist you. Now, for the final one, there's something we call Death Road Patrol. But for now, you guys can't go on Death Road Patrol. We only use majors and majors upward, just colonels and generals. They're the one that go for Death Road Patrol. So this is what they use for Death Road Patrol. When they want to start, they use that. When they get to the first checkpoint, they use that. Sorry. When they get to the second checkpoint, they use that. When they get to the third checkpoint, they use that. When they get to the fourth checkpoint, they will use that. And when they complete the Death Road Patrol, they use this one. So those are the macros you guys should use for now. So like I said, before you take any action, make sure you use your /do macros. This one for VDM, so that you can shoot and tase the driver out of the vehicle. This one is for a car that is not moving, but the civilian inside the car is causing a lot of chaos. Let's say the civilian is causing you, is calling you a bad head or calling different sort of names. You can use that one to pull him out of the vehicle. This one, you use it to tase civilians on foot, not inside vehicle. You use to tase them on foot. And this one, you use it to shoot at civilians, not vehicles. You use to shoot at civilians. So does anybody have any question? Okay, Mr. Bennett, those blue ones, they are the radio macros. So if you want to have those radio macros, this is what you /flobby. So once you put /flobby, it's anything you type in front of it will be showing in blue, and it is used to communicate with all the soldiers. I might be in HP in the city or vehicle market in the city. Once you use that /flobby and you put anything in front of it, I am definitely going to see it. No matter where I am in the game, I am going to see it. So if you don't have it yet, if you're on Discord, just go to the macros tab and click on it. You are going to see all the macros there. But if you are not yet on Discord, please follow the information I put up now. If you are not yet on Discord, follow this information so that you can get added into Discord. And if you know you don't have that yet, you can meet General Bolexi, you can meet General Olivia, you can meet General Juice, you can meet General Chino, you can meet General Chap or General Esther for the macros. We can also assist you and give it to you. We're always available to assist you guys. So is there any other question? So we can round up and you guys can go do your watches. Okay, there's no other question. Please come together so we can take screenshots. Then we can round up. Or does any general have anything to add? Please stand shoulder to shoulder, stand beside me.
Everyone's salute.
Okay. Briefing dismissed. You guys can go do your watches. If you have any other questions to ask, you can wait behind. Mr. Lucy, I've told you many times, General Malo pushed your evaluation to Monday. You would have to talk to him. Yeah, meet him first. Meet him first. If he should approve it for it to be done now, I would gladly do it. Just meet General Malo. Talk to him first. Talk to General Malo first. If he agrees, just let me know. Okay, Mr. Mark, you can go wait inside HQ for your evaluation. It shows lock hashtag. You know what? I would give you my Discord name. Just send me a screenshot of the lock so I can understand what you mean by the lock. And I can also send you the macros if you don't have it yet. So I'll give you the my Discord name now so you can message me. So that's my Discord. Just message me there. Send me the screenshot of the lock so I can know what you're talking about. Okay.
But Junior, is he not here?
Adebayo Junior is offline now. Once he's
Yo,
offline
that guy know what he did. He was talking and he put in the chat Omo. It's like he was tired of being here. So I asked him, I'm like, are you okay? And when I asked him if he's okay, he wrote that. Don't you think I know what that means? Why are you using other languages in the radio? Then I asked him again if he's okay because he started moving up and down. And then he said business. He was like, not my business. So what's that supposed to mean? I told you, these fans playing with me. They are playing with me.
Hello, boss.
Come on, Mr. Mark. Come on, Mr. Mark. I'll be back.
Outside. Go back outside. Your team's outside, yeah.